Welcome back to the brewing class. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how you can survive in the craft beer industry during this crazy Corona time that we're living in. Today I got a homebrewed New England IPA right here, and if you guys stay tuned, I'll give you the recipe. This is one of my best beers I've ever brewed, period. I brewed it on my little $150, $160 all-in-one brew system electric. You hear that crack? Good carbonation. It's been about 2 weeks in the bottle now. This is maybe my 10th bottle I've had. And it's double dry hopped. I used, well, the lighting's pretty bad here as you can see, but it smells great, super tropical. I use Nelson Sauvin and Yukonat. And then on my second dry hop, I only use Cascade. For the Whirlpool, I use Yukonat and Nelson. And the first dry hop, also Yukonat and Nelson. My recipe for this is 6 kilograms of Pilsner malt, 1 kilogram of flaked wheat, half a kilogram of carapils, and like 0.1 kilograms of flaked oats. I didn't have much and I didn't use much, and honestly I didn't need much. I think like one thing with brewing New England IPAs, if you're bottling it, the oxygen is what kills it. You'll start to notice the color gets very dull, more brown colored, and astringent bitterness, or maybe not so much astringent, but dull bitterness that comes very easily with New England IPAs. Once you bottle it, you want to drink it as quick as possible. I put most of mine in the fridge to preserve as long as possible now. But even if there's a good amount of headspace in your bottle, that little extra amount of headspace will do a lot of detrimental bad stuff to your New England IPA. Super tropical, peachy, guava, and it tastes the same. Still an IPA, so you still have that bitterness. I'll tell you, I used, Nelson Sauvin and Yukonat at Flame Out, right, Whirlpool. I used 50 grams of each. And then on day 4 of fermentation, during primary fermentation, I used, again, 50 grams Nelson, 50 grams Yukonat. And on my second dry hop, which was day 7, day 8, which about 3 days before bottling, I used 75 grams of Cascade. Ideally, you don't want the hops being on the beer too long. So after all this, I used, for the yeast, I used White Labs WLP 067 Coastal Haze NEIPA yeast. Turned out great. I love that yeast. My first time using it, honestly. The original gravity was 1072. Final gravity was 1016, 1017, making it about a 7.2, 7.3% NEIPA. One of the best hazies, like holding the haze that I've ever brewed. Pretty tropical, actually super tropical, but that color can still be a little bit better. I think it has to do with oxygenation always. If I had forced carbonation and forced transfer, forced carb CO2 dry hopping, I think it would be even a little bit better, but honestly I like it. It's one of my favorite beers I've made on at least this little system here. So now that I've gone over that beer real quick, I want to talk how can you survive in the craft beer world during the Corona times that we're still living in a year and a half motherfucking later. That's crazy to me, no? So a lot of businesses have been forced to shut down. No tap rooms can stay open, right? We're getting them open, but there's still time limits on it. You're not as freely able to roam and do what you like as much. You need to get your beer to the people. Instead of the people coming to you, you need to get the beer to the people. If you need to hire someone to drive the beers to the people, so be it. That's the only way to stay alive during this time, is get the beer to the people, or slow down production and sadly have to lay some people off, and you don't want to do that, right? So you're gonna have to adjust your business model. There's not as much interaction, a lot more purchasing online. Amazon fucking skyrocketed over the Corona times, right? A lot of the big businesses did, but the little businesses like craft beer breweries, they've slowly gone going away, like not having as much business. So you need to get the beer to the people. I would say that's my biggest, you have to do this to survive during the Corona times. If a lot of us are at home, forced to stay at home, right? So you should be working on your home brewing. Home brewing has a good correlation to professional brewing. You can work on your recipe development. That's always a big one. People are scared to make their own recipes. Don't be scared. It's all part of the process. It's fun. I can come up with a recipe off the top of my head like that, and it'll typically turn out good. That's the art in it, right? Don't be so much of a scientist. Be more of an artist when it comes to brewing. And what else can we do to stay alive during the Corona times? We can network, boost your social media presence. You can host webinars or have a podcast, YouTube channel, Instagram account, TikTok nowadays. And I know you guys know about cryptocurrency. That's becoming a real thing, and you're gonna hear it first right here, right now. The Brewing class has our own crypto token, baby. It's only available right now on PancakeSwap, which utilizes a Binance Smart Chain. So if you have a Binance account, you can go to the PancakeSwap, connect your Binance wallet, and then you may be able to go to PancakeSwap and put our address in, which is on our website, our token address, and you can trade BNB, Binance token, for the BREW token. And we are going to be releasing a free version of our brewing class very soon. It's going to be a lot more basic than our flagship class, our general brewing certificate program. And in the year to come, we will have an advanced brewing class, which will cost more. And to get to the next level every time, you're going to need to take the one before that. So the people who have taken our class already, they're lucky, because now if you're going to want to take the paid class, the flagship class, you're going to have to take this general class first. They're going to have a lot of same things, but it's going to be very much more basic. A quick rundown for someone who is brand new to craft beer and brewing. So be on the lookout for that. It should be launching on June 1st. And we're going to have a massive push for our crypto token on June 1st. We're going to try to pump the shit out of it. So if you guys get in now, you may see some good money returns. In time, as I'm trying to go with the technology and where the tides are taking us, we'll be able to pay for everything in the cryptocurrency, right? So be on the lookout for that. So yeah, with the Corona times, just keep thinking, how can I be better than the next guy? Why are people buying this guy's beer and not mine? Why are people supporting this guy and not me? The more you think about it, the more you plan, magic happens. So I hope you guys got a couple good lessons. New England IPA recipe, talk about the crypto token, talk about staying alive during the Corona times. And if you guys have ever any other questions, email me at brewer@thebrewingclass.com. My name is Ty Stevenson, and I hope to hear from you guys.